Nidge here, DFX. We're checking out Thor versus Shazam. This is the Versus Verdict episode 14. Now, before we begin, please watch the original full screen entirety that my blabbing. Yeah,
You can't catch me.
thanks for subscribing, Skystar. Anyways, now, yes, please watch the original because Nidge not shut up, and they are cool with reactions. And I probably will cut out some of the analytics and stuff like that just to kind of scale them. That way, you guys are more encouraged to watch it. 3, 2, 1, go.
Welcome back to Versus Verdict, the show where I answer the burning question of who would win in a fight before it ruins friendships forever. Our 14th round of combatants are associated with the most
like I said, you guys
shocking
definitely go ahead and
element of all
subscribe to
time,
this guy.
Lightning. Thor Odinson, the Prince of Asgard, versus Captain Marvel, better known as Shazam.
And
before we can know who would win, we first
I already
need to
made my
analyze our
prediction
two
before.
combatants. Thor
I'm gonna have
is
to
the
go with
son
Thor.
of the mighty Odin.
I just
and
don't
is
see
now
how the hell
Prince
Thor
of
can lose.
Asgard,
And
the magical realm of gods.
this
However, like
contact
we've
guy
seen from
said,
specific Dragon Ball Z characters, when you're a prince, you get a little cocky.
whatever your World of
Guys,
Warcraft
if you need
name
a moment to think
is.
about it, or you're with your friends and want to take sides, pause the video
Right.
now. I'll wait.
Oh.
Ready? All right, guys, let's find out who would win.
Yeah. Oh. Oh. What? Oh. Woo. He's like do a KO can.
Big thanks to Rampage for the fight animation.
It just
Make sure you
was
guys
half, like I
subscribe to
said,
his
man.
channel. The link is in the description.
You ain't gonna be
And
no
just
Thor
so
player.
You know, this fight took so long because I spent forever contemplating who would win this. This was such a freaking close fight until I looked at it more closely.
The lightning.
Despite popular belief, experience was not a factor in this. They both have over 1,000 years of experience, so it becomes pretty irrelevant after that.
What? The
Same
kid's
with
only a
stamina,
child.
considering that both of them have fought people for days and sometimes months on end. Shazam
Right.
does have the strength of others, but most people he gets his powers from aren't even gods. One's just a king. And he has caught up to Wally West before, but that's when he was exhausted and it wasn't another universe. And because Mercury effortlessly beats Wally, I think it's pretty safe to assume that he didn't get all the powers from these people. Shazam may have been able to create a black hole just by punching, but black holes are created by collapsing stars. Thor's hammer was made from a dying star, which at one point caused a supernova. So they're both about equal in power. So
That's
needless
good
to
points,
say, Thor
though.
can match that strength. Also, Thor has shown that he's far above black hole level by escaping one far more impressive than Shazam's, and tanking a supernova which is caused by collapsing stars. Shazam has taken on Superman and
Right here.
lost a couple times even
Because
with
the lightning,
that,
he's gonna.
while Thor has taken on the, at minimum,
Oh,
solar
they're not gonna
system
show
level
it.
Silver Surfer and the literal planet-eating Galactus. And
Yeah.
don't you dare try and argue that Shazam could possibly survive the God Blast when Galactus said it would obviously obliterate him.
Right there,
Thor is
boom.
immune to electricity, which is essentially Shazam's only projectile weapon that he ever uses. And even if he wasn't, Shazam rarely ever uses thunder magic on Superman. So if you think he's dumb enough to use it against the God of Thunder, then you're insane. Plus, he could probably just absorb it with Mjolnir. People brag about how Shazam beat Spectre, even though he used a weapon that was pretty much specifically designed to kill him. For proof that he's much, much weaker than Spectre, Spectre actually fought him and absolutely clobbered him. The person that ended up beating him was actually the Wizard Shazam, the one that gave Billy his powers, and he actually reverted him back to Billy Batson state because he would have gotten in the way. Just think about that. And Thor, again, has faced Silver Surfer, who could leave galaxies in seconds, making him easily massively faster than light. And when Superman ever faces off against Shazam, he's rarely ever sun-charged at all, sometimes even fights him at night, which means it's extremely unlikely that Superman could go at these speeds, at least in the state that he was in when he fights Shazam all the time. Also, Thor's combat speed has been proven to be massively faster than light. Considering he beat Silver Surfer, who fought a clone of himself riding on the board, which means that he would need to react to speeds like the massively faster than light speed, and he fought Thor, and Thor was still putting up a fight and even beat him,
Yeah.
That proves that Thor is massively faster than light, even in combat speed.
Oh, yeah.
Even though
Thor's
Shazam
fucking
has a perfect
beast.
way to kill someone like Superman who's weak to magic, he still lost to him on more than one occasion. Even Shazam admits the only reason he two-shotted Superman is because he's weak to magic, he was off guard, and he got lucky. And because I've explained that Shazam can't use his projectiles against him because it can most likely be absorbed,
I'm gonna say,
dodged, or just flat out...
Thor would just eat it.
It would most likely just come down to a melee battle, which would not go well
That
for
hammer.
Shazam. We've proven that Thor is much physically stronger. While he may not scale to the same lifting feats, his striking strength and combat speed would be absolutely too much for Shazam to handle. And
Pretty
have
much.
fun, Shazam, because you're in point-blank range of the God Blast, the thing that would instantly KO no matter what. This isn't even counting the factor of Warrior's Madness, where he goes into a bloodlust where his strength is multiplied by 10 on top of
It's like
his
the
double
Kyle
strength
Kid
that
for
already
freaking
multiplied
Thor.
by 2. With
Right?
Thor's immunity to his projectiles, superior combat speed, superior striking strength, and the immortal slaying God Blast, it would only be a matter of time before Shazam met his match. Looks like Thor just Ragnaroked this episode of Versus Verdict. Winner? Thor.
Y'all could.
Next up on Versus Verdict.
Oh, the Halloween special.
I'm more than ready to take you.
Oh shit, is that Mysterio?
You're in my world.
That's Psycho Mantis? Who is that? Or is that Jack? Scarecrow, I mean. Yeah. Oh, Mysterio versus
Hey guys,
Scarecrow.
and once
Ooh.
again, you guys got it right. Jeez, you guys are smart. But the next episode is Mysterio versus
What can I
Scarecrow.
say, man?
If you don't know who Mysterio is, no one would really blame you. But you'll find out in the next episode. In the meantime, just stay subscribed to my channel, share this video
Buddy.
around, like the video,
I know who he
comment what you
was.
want to see next. And
I just-
donate to my Patreon, where depending on how much money you donate, you could either get a shout out of Versus Verdict or a shout out on Versus Verdict and be
Ooh.
entered in a
I did
poll
donate to
choose
you already,
Versus
so-
Verdict. But anyways, thanks for watching the video, and I'll see you guys
And the rest
later.
of y'all,
Thanks.
you guys like this type of stuff, definitely do it. I like his logic and everything, and he definitely puts it to it. I still think all he had to do is just... Thor with his lightning would turn him back to a kid. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, he would just be like... Because Thor, like, all Thor had to do was just make a big-ass lightning storm, and lightning would just be everywhere, because he's got hacks. Like, y'all don't know. Like, we're watching the movies, right? It's all flashy, and everyone has a chance. Like, even Hawkeye, you know, might be able to do a little flip here and there. I mean, we're talking the real deal. Like, this shit's all going down, like, realistically. That storm from Thor, it instantly would just hit Shazam and turn him back to a child. And some say, oh, it has to be magical lightning. It's the magical lightning from Zeus or Odin. And where does Thor's lightning? That's totally his father. So it's gonna work. Like, it would just turn him back. So that was my prediction right away. I was like, I didn't even have to put other thoughts into it. I am glad, of course, that he at least explained other things too, just in case you got those people that are like, no, you can't prove it. And that's fine. I respect that. So anyways, y'all, hope y'all liked my reaction. Please go ahead and subscribe to Diaphanol if you guys haven't. If you guys want to join Hood Nation as well, here's your chance over here. I'll put some playlists to get your feet wet. But if I ain't a cup of tea, you guys go find it. It's out there. Believe it. This is Nidge from DFX. And I'm out.